and the New England Patriots. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start, and off we go from Gillette Stadium. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Here's our first carry for their running back. Past the 40. Inside the 20. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Patriots. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Not going for two, they'll kick the point after. It's up and good. And the Patriots are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. $7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Neighbors in motion. Throwing to start. Here's Dart. That's complete. It's Malik Neighbors. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And he'll take this one in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. That touchdown number 30 on the year, one shy of LaDainian Tomlinson's record of 31 touchdowns set back in 2006. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Giants come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. He'll get maybe a yard. That's it. That's Dexter Lawrence in for the tackle.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark. On fourth down, Bryce Baringer out to punt for New England. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. 26-yard line. Laporta in motion. On first and 10, here is Dart. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That is hard. And he will dive into the end zone. 73 yards. Touchdown, Giants. Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Giants will move out to a 14-7 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. 26-yard line.
There's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. And it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he's able to push his way forward. A gain of about 2. It'll be second down.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains, they're nothing fancy, but they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. New England going to take their second timeout, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. On third down, they'll set up to throw. Going right, it's taken in. Here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 30.
He'll drop to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. A gain there of 21. Good for a Patriots first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Williams there. And it'll be second down.
19 tight. Let's go.
They'll look to throw yet again. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, New England. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix and run, mix and pass. Results in the touchdown pass. But really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. And that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Here's Smith to return it. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Neighbors in motion. On first down, Dart. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. He's got it! And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. A big play to kick off this drive. A gain of 57 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
On the ground for the first time. Here comes Jonathan Taylor. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
They go right back to Taylor. And he will score! Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Giants.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Now Aubrey for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Giants have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. He'll start at the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. From the 31, here is 2nd and 5. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Oh, he's going nowhere. Knocked down hard in the backfield.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds.
At their own 29-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. They bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. 16 yards on the game, and a quick 1st down.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
On 1st down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain. From the 46, here's 2nd and 9. They'll go again here with Taylor. Finds room inside the 40. And he will score. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Giants. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll be taken down on what will be the final play of this opening quarter. We are through 1. It's the Giants leading this one early. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment.
Okay, ready?
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Ready?
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
And the Patriots, 1st down.
Back to the air one more time. Forced out wide. He'll get rid of it and complete it. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Let's go, now. Liking it. Go.
They'll look to throw again. High-headed defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Third down and 1.
Set. Hop, hop, seven, blitz with the ball.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up fourth down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. They'll try and run for it. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it. And they stuff him on fourth down.
You know, Mike, there's a lot of coaches out there who believe that an aggressive style of offense is your best chance of winning. Now, this takes it a little bit to the extreme, but I think this is something that we're going to continue to see as this game unfolds.
Room to run at the 35. And he's into the end zone yet again. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Giants. That is 3 touchdowns in this one, and he's up to 11 on the season. Aubrey, good with the extra point. The Giants add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready up.
They'll turn and hand this one off. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Ready.
They'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
Well, as they face this possible 3-and-out following that second down sack, now if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield, and try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
70, Timberwolf. Warrior 70.
Throwing now on third and long. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down. Here's Bryce Behringer now, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. Here comes Smith on the return. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good leg at the end of that one.
44-yard line.
Let's go.
Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterboo. Not much there, maybe a yard.
At the 45-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 9. Out of shotgun. It's Dart. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. This one's just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. So on fourth down, out is Jamie Gillen to punt for the Giants. That's fielded at about the 18. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. Oh, and he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Back to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Cowboy 8, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. And he'll be taken down as we take down to the 2-minute warning.
A gain of 9. It's 4th
So,
down.
2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We're back to Foxborough after this. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. And he will get the 1st down. They took a chance, but they convert on 4th and 3. He'll look to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
It's now 2nd and 19.
Now they'll set up to throw. This one complete right side. Loose inside the 30. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 74 yards. Touchdown, New England.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. He has Hyatt complete. They face 2nd down and 7. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. This one taken in by Hyatt. And he'll get about 3 here on 2nd down before he's out of bounds. 3rd down and 3. Throwing is Dart. Pass complete to Neighbors. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. Nothing possession, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
You could see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on 3rd and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force in. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over.
And he does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6. On 2nd down, here's a run with Taylor. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
It's a gain of 2 yards.
On 3rd and 1, it's Dart. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. Now a timeout for the Giants. That is their 2nd. As they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half.
1st and 10 at the 32.
On 1st and 10, here is Dart. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Here is Dart on 1st and 10. And he overshot his man. Out of the end zone, that one's incomplete. The tight end Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down. Dart gonna throw it again. On the run to the right. That's gonna wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Aubrey's kick is good. And the Giants will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
What a methodical drive to close this half out. I mean, let's not forget, Mike, they get the ball after the break as well, so they get back-to-back. They call it doubling up possessions. Last one of the first half, first one of the second half. It's a great opportunity to put some distance between you and the opponent.
So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. Here's Smith to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll work the middle here with Taylor.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up 1st down.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On the handoff, it's Taylor. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. That pickup good for 29 yards.
There's 2 elements to a successful run play, and the key is having them aligned. The offensive line needs to block according to the play and create space, but the back has to hit that space at the appropriate time. And this is a clear example as to why it leads to big gains.
They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical. A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Out of the gun, third down. It's Dart. This one intercepted. And now he loses the football. It appears one of the Giants, yes, they were able to fall on it, so they keep possession.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protect.
To the pylon, he's in. Touchdown, New York. That's a two-touchdown game for numbers 7 and 8 for the season.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. Takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and end result is still a touchdown.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
Let's go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. Now it's go down as an incompletion.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Javon Holland, nice coverage, and he's able to break that one up.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he is going to pick up a Patriots first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down.
At the 37-yard line.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw yet again. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
The 11-yard line.
So we heard about this budding connection all the way back in training camp in the summer, so it's nice to see those reps starting to translate on game day, and I think these two might have a really bright future together, and the more plays they make, the more...
To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Patriots. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with a touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half.
Patriots 29.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Now a give running left with Taylor. He is belted in the backfield. What a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Here's Dart. That's taken in. What a catch by Neighbors. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
29 yards.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and we're able to convert.
Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
I've always gone by the philosophy, Mike, that the pass sets up the run. And in these last 2 plays, that's exactly what happened. You hit them with the big pass, they adjust. You soften them up a little bit, you take advantage for the big gain on the ground.
They'll toss this right side to Taylor. Open space inside the 10. And he will score again. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, New York. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this 3rd quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the 1st half, they picked right back up here to start the 3rd quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the 1st half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day. Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. He's going to have the 1st down and then some. That'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. Now a shot here, deep middle. And that is incomplete.
So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took that ball way too much time to get to the open receiver. And when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball, and he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other way.
And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find find a receiver, and down he goes.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up third down.
Throwing now on third and long. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
18, let's go. Forward, 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Ready, ready?
They'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted.
I think he chalked this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Give up the middle to Taylor. And that's good run support on the end. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold them to a gain of 2.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 18-yard line.
Second and 7.
Come on, set. 72.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready up.
Second down, they need 7. Fourth quarter commences. It's a run by Taylor. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A gain of a yard. Brings up
Gonna get this to the 25. Here's third down. Now Dart. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. A gain there of 24 yards. That's good for a Giants first down.
Ready. Check out.
Now it's Taylor. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Good run after a good run. This one for 14 yards and another first down. Set to go now on first and 10.
Here we go. Set. Go.
They'll run on first down with Taylor. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
On first down, Dart. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Second and 10.
Second and 10 at the Patriots' 20-yard line.
Here's Taylor. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up third and
drive to this point. Now can you convert on 3rd and 3? Motion man is high. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down. So right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Giants add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
He gets swarmed under. Doesn't even get to the 15.
At their own 14-yard line.
Motion.
Drive start on the ground. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
60 Eagle. Mustang 19. 70 Ranger.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
That is incomplete. He couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Down to a knee here. The defense still has a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they're going to use them.
Let's go now.
2nd and 11.
Hawk 70. Go.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. So a road win here for the Giants. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL.
Being on some chill, we go 0 to 100 real quick. They be on that rap to pay the bills, and I don't feel it, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold down to earth.